I wanted to talk about resolutions for 2025, like time to shake things up. The milestone of the new year is here, and we will talk endlessly about resolutions, right? Lose weight, quit social media, cut out alcohol, blah, 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 snooze fest. Those are all good goals, don't get me wrong, but we set the same freaking ones every single year. And then we never stick to them anyway. So for 2025, why not shake things up a bit and try creating resolutions of a different variety, right? So I figured I'd have Alex Ticas in bed with me because I know that, like, you know, he knows all that kind of fun stuff too. And he feels the same way about a lot of the stuff that I do. So, you know, first I want to tell everybody, Alex, that people should focus on something that they're passionate about. Right? Like, not the way you look, okay? Resolutions are in fact not an invitation to start a diet or a workout plan, but a beautiful reminder that a new year can bring new life to our passions, right. You know? Like, what are you passionate about? How can you excel that in 2025? Is that a good way to start?
Yeah. What are we going to get passionate about in 2025? I started building things out of leather.
Okay, like what?
Like harnesses.
Oh,
and
I
like
love
stuff
that.
like I just said, you know what? I need to find a fucking hobby.
An outlet of some sort.
Of some kind. So I'm sitting there like with the mallet and the squeezers, and I'm making like harnesses for myself that I would pay like hundreds of dollars for.
I love that.
So finding a hobby, I think,
that you're passionate about, right? You're passionate about leather, and you're passionate about harnesses.
Yes, I'm passionate about leather. I think we should just like pay attention more to people and be even nicer to each other.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to just like listen. I think it's important to start listening a little bit more.
Yeah. No, and that makes total sense. And you know, and again, these are attainable. It's an attainable resolution for the new year, right? Like, start giving people compliments, like Alex said, right? Like, whenever I'm at Publix or something, and you see that the checkout girl or whoever it is like beep beep, like a machine, right? And I could just tell that they're just, you know, in a monotonous, boring kind of thing. And I'll go, oh my God, I love that nail color.
Yeah.
And it'll completely change the person's face and outlook. And it might have been the only compliment they got all day.
When you ask somebody genuinely, when she's beeping, how are you doing today? What's going on? You know, like the
person will be like, what?
But for real though.
You know like, I mean? Like you're asking somebody, again, I was even having this conversation with someone the other day. Like, when you ask somebody, how are you? And they start telling you, you're like, shit, that's not what I expected when I asked you, how are you? So be careful when you ask somebody how they are, unless you really want to know how they are, you know? Second resolution that I want to talk about that is possible for everyone to do and is more attainable than losing weight and all that kind of stuff. Stop gossiping, okay? Don't be that person. Spread positivity, you know? I mean, you know, like I said, give a compliment. You never know, like, what that might do for someone, you know?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one to, like, I don't know, like, when somebody has a piece of, I think when somebody has a piece of gossip, we have to be like, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. Yeah. But okay, so then why is it that instinctively, if somebody says to me, I could be busy as shit. Right. I could be filming 14 shows, right? But if someone says, girl, I got some tea for you, I will stop right now and go, Alex, I'll be right back.
Wait.
What happened?
I think I can tell you.
Why?
I can tell you why. Would you like to know why?
Because I'm an addict?
Because I'm an addict too, but that's not it.
No, okay.
I think what gossip does is makes us forget how messed up we are for like a minute so that we can focus on somebody else's messed upness. Because that sort of like, it's sort of like a synthetic way of elevating ourselves, like a drug.
Like a drug.
Gosh,
like and it probably even feels that, like, it actually almost feels that way. Like that goes,
it releases some sort of like endorphin or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you forget about, you know, what's going on in your life and what you need to clean up, right? So you focus on that and you go, poor thing. And then all of a sudden, that doesn't take you away from reality, does it? Because then you're back into your reality like, nothing changed for me.
Nothing. But now I got a juicy piece of tidbit. Now I got
a juicy piece of tidbit that I'm not supposed to tell anybody about, which gives us a little bit of power, I guess. I don't know. I'm going way too deep right now.
No, but I understand all of that because, again, you know, like when I got sober, I said, you know, I can't be keeping secrets, right? You're only as sick as your secrets. That's what they tell us, you know? So, I used to be the one that's like, hey, where are you, Faye? I'm at CVS. When I was at Walgreens, I would lie about dumb shit. I would lie about real dumb shit.
Yeah.
So now my word is important to me.
Being sneaky is kind of like, I'm so not good at it, by the way. I'm just not good at being.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just can't do it.
No.
I can't get away with it. My face doesn't have, I don't have that face for lying.
Yes.
I'll turn red. I'll start I'll embellish the lie so much so that in 5 minutes, when you ask me a question about it, you're like, but you said you would do that. I'm like, oh shit.
I did say that.
So
I did say that.
I almost set myself up for getting caught.
Yeah.
So I'm not really very
I got it. Okay. All right. Fourth resolution to maybe for 2025 that, is attainable and will probably be better for yourself and your relationships and just your mental health. How about that, right? Go a whole day without checking your email. Okay?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to die.
Yeah.
Okay? It can wait until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And by email, I'm even going to say maybe social media for a couple of hours.
I have turned off my Gmail notifications.
Okay.
So I've done that. And what that, all of a sudden I'll have so of course in a couple of hours or 3 hours, I'll have 20 Gmails, but it's nothing.
It's crap.
It's like, you owe PayPal this amount of money. I could wait for that.
Yeah.
Your payment is due. Your
Yeah.
payment is due.
Please fill out the survey.
So it's fine, and occasionally somebody will send you something, but turning off notifications, especially your Scruff and your Grindr notification.
Okay, got it. Yeah, those are important.
Because it's when you get a notification, it's like a ding. You kind of feel like, oh look, I exist.
Yeah.
Somebody's sending me something that's valid, or I'm being validated.
And it's just like Optima tax shit. It's not even anything.
And it's just like,
but turning off the notification doesn't ding, which doesn't make you feel like, oh my God, I got to check that.
And if the notifications are turned off and you're caught up in something for a couple of hours, then you're like, look what I did.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about my, I didn't have access to I have two Facebook accounts, Alex Tikas and my Achilles Facebook account. I didn't have access to my Achilles Facebook account for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. It was great. Yeah. Nothing mattered.
Yeah, and nobody died. It was okay.
Yeah. Nobody died. But it's like, this person wants to say hello, or that person nothing. Big deal.
Somebody's waving, whatever.
But social media, not having social media at the forefront, it's a really good.
Something that I'm really trying to work on, Alex, is I have a bad habit of waking up and going to my phone.
Right.
I want to wake up, touch the floor, say hello to my wife, go grab a coffee before I look at the phone.
Yeah.
That should not be the first thing that you look at. There's going to be something negative there. Somebody wants something from you now.
And it just gets your mind from 0 to 100.
Yes.
You're like, what if there is something that just makes your mind spin? Or what if somebody sends something negative to you, right?
Yeah. And then that's how you started your day.
That's how you start your day.
No. Next resolution for 2025, totally attainable and will bring love and joy to your world. Go someplace you've never been. Step outside of your comfort zone and do something daring. It's good for the soul and forces you to learn new things. Okay? It could be parachuting out off a plane, or it could just be trying Indian food. You know what I mean? It could be whatever
drag.
it is.
It could be drag.
Or dressing in drag one day just because te sale del culo, because you felt like it that day. Something out of your comfort zone,
I'm trying to convince Franco to go skydiving. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I love that.
Have you ever done it?
Yes, tandem. I was attached to somebody else still.
Yeah, me too.
I've never gone by myself.
Me too, yeah.
I think you have to do that 3 or 4 times before you're able to do it. I have no interest.
I don't care about doing it 100 times. Somebody that knows what they're doing will be attached.
Exactly. Completely. And that, my ass is on their crotch. I'm fine with that. I'm totally okay with that, right? Next thing goes a little bit with social media. Turn off your phone 1 night a week. All right. You're just stepping away. You don't need it, right? Spend some quality time with the person that's next to you. Yeah. There's nothing more that I hate than sitting at a table with someone that I haven't seen in a long time, and they're talking to you and they're still checking their phone or answering a text or whatever it is. And I'm like, am I not sitting in front of you?
My phone is always off at dinner. Like always off when, if I go to a restaurant, it's flipped over. It's, there's nothing that can't wait until
Exactly.
the end of that dinner.
100%. 100%. Next.
We're old school. Like, I don't
We lived in a time that phones didn't exist.
I don't
Is that
know.
what you're going to tell me?
I was going to say, I don't know how old you are.
I know what a VHS tape is.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, but I don't know how old you are. But like, we didn't have, we grew up without phones. Like, whatever. I remember when call waiting came out. And you were like, would you press the button and somebody's on the other line? Wow. Can you imagine?
Yeah. I remember when three-way calling came out and then like all my friends would start like, okay, we're going to call my friend, but I'm not going to tell her you're there and I'm going to talk shit about you to see what she says. I'm like, damn it, and that was the biggest drama.
We never went there.
Next, super important one, and I'm constantly telling you folks about this, volunteering. Okay, not only is volunteering good for your own mental and physical health, but you're doing something kind and selfless for others.
Yeah.
There are so many organizations that need help. There are so many nonprofits that need help, right? Think about any of the events that you might go to, right? Okay, like I like to go to Splash. I like to go to Flockfest Beach Party. I like to go to Stonewall Parade. I like to go to Wicked Manners. All those places need volunteers. None of them can do those big ass events. Urge, all those events. Wow. All right. Winter Party, Task Force Gala, all these events that cost a lot of money to get in always need volunteers. So why not help an organization and help yourself? And here's the best part about it, because people are always saying in South Florida, it's hard to meet people. It's hard to find hot guys. You will meet everybody volunteering at these events.
That's not a lie. And for me, I would rather bartend. So I would rather bartend than be in the bar hanging out. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
So if somebody told me, if you bartended tonight and all of your tips go to
this
Broward,
organization,
or this or whatever, so I would do something like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what a great idea. I would talk to them about, wow, that kind of even that just inspired me for an idea about how to help
someone, how to help an organization. I mean, it's selfless and it's something. And again, whatever you do, the universe sees it and it comes back to you 10 times fold. And I'm not talking shit. It really is the truth.
What I love the most is volunteering and nobody knows about it. That's for me, shows me who you are when it's you did something and 5 years later I was like, well, she did that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That shows me what kind of person. Benevolent.
Exactly.
Anonymous benevolence, I guess. Yeah.
Love
it.
Yeah.
Love
not like me. I'm in the soup kitchen. Take a picture of me.
No,
Please post it.
No,
post it. I'm helping people.
No. No, let's try another way.
No, but
these are great ideas.
But these are, and again, these are attainable and they're good for you. Okay. Yeah. Number 8, write down one thing you're grateful for every night. Okay. End the night with a gratitude list, and you will feel better when you lay your head down on your pillow. That is something that I do. I've told you about my gratitude list, and you've been on plenty of times.
I've been trying. It's a hard one, but maybe 2 or 3 weeks at a time, depending on what my sponsor says to me, get a gratitude, and then I'll sort of lapse on it.
Yeah.
But a gratitude list is amazing.
It's important.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because you take for granted everything you have. Why is it that it's not until something happens to somebody you know, or you hear a horrible story about someone else that you're like, wow, my life ain't that bad.
Yeah.
With a gratitude list, it puts that in perspective every single time you do it. Wow. When I first got sober, my gratitude list fit on a Post-it. Okay, and my sponsor had to give me the first 3 things to write down because I wasn't appreciative of shit.
Are you breathing? Be grateful.
Didn't you open your eyes today? 2 of them? Things like that. I would put, my hair looks nice. But whatever it was.
It is.
Put it down. Now, I have to stop and I have to okay, I'm so grateful for all these things,
Yeah.
Number 9, stop multitasking. Multitasking can lead to memory problems, reduce our brain's gray matter, and it hurts productivity and efficiency and can even increase stress, anxiety, and depression. Focus on one thing at a time.
I agree.
We're always trying to do too much.
When you got too many plates in the air, you're not giving the love and attention to what you're supposed to be
what you're doing, to what's in front of you.
Yeah.
And we're constantly worried about tomorrow. We're constantly worried about yesterday.
Yeah.
I get it. But you've gotta look at your feet and go, okay, this is where I'm at. Let me be grateful for what's going on right now, you know? Number 10, talk to yourself with kindness, okay? This sounds easy, but it's not. We aim to be nice to others, but almost always criticize ourselves relentlessly, nonstop, from morning to night. Yeah. Stop that shit. Think nicer things about yourself. Wow. Be nice to you.
So. You have your best friend, and your best friend is in trouble, and you are giving your best advice to your best friend, and like it's just the words of affirmation. They're like, you can do it. This is what you're gonna do. This is not who you are. This is who you are. And you can't do that for yourself. Like you can give your best advice. I speak for myself because I do this all the time. You know, I beat myself all the time. If you're in trouble, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm going to tell you exactly who you are. But God forbid, like I can do that for myself first. Yeah. It's so hard.
Isn't it crazy? And that's why, like, you know, these resolutions are so important because it's so hard. Yeah. I was talking to Athena Dion, who is an incredible drag queen.
Yeah.
And, you know, she was just like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. The holidays have been crazy. I've been working every single day, right? And I take her hands and I look at her and I go, Mama, self-help. You've got to take a day for you. Yeah. You've got to not turn on that phone. You've got to say no to places that just want you to go there. If you're contracted to be there, I get it, right? But if it's just because it's somebody's holiday party and you want to be nice, sometimes you have to say no. Yeah. And she stopped and said, are you listening to what you're saying?
You especially.
Yes. And I was like, oh shit. You know, I should be looking in the mirror and telling myself that. You're awesome. You're fantastic. You do a lot.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Take a breath.
Take a breath.
Either you're doing everything you're supposed to do exactly the way you're supposed to.
Exactly.
Doing great.
Yeah. Exactly. And also, you know, throw in some compliments. Yeah. Your ass looks great today, FayWhat. Yeah. Wow. You know what I mean? Those lashes, Mr. Tikas. Wow. You know, like, you understand, like stuff like that. Somebody can tell you you're hot every single day and you don't believe it.
Amen.
And you don't believe it.
No.
You just don't. And one person can tell you, you're kind of annoying and ugly, and you will carry that shit for the whole year.
Yeah. Can you believe what that person, but like.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, so these are just a few, folks, okay? Whether you choose one New Year's resolution or all of them, you're going to be better for it. So good luck.